Good evening, I'm Savannah Guthrie, and I'm here on the Golden Globe Awards red carpet, and it's pouring. But rain or shine, in 24 hours, this world-famous carpet will be buzzing with hundreds of celebrities from film and television. Legions of photographers from around the world. Stars posing in the iconic Fashion Gallery. Endless limos dropping off anxious nominees. And bleachers filled with screaming fans. And here is where I'll be standing with Matt Lauer greeting stars as they exit their limos.
Tonight, live from the Beverly Hilton in Beverly Hills, the Hollywood Foreign Press Association presents the 2015 Golden Globe Arrival Special. Please welcome Matt Lauer and Savannah Guthrie.
Hi, everyone. I'm Matt Lauer.
And I'm Savannah Guthrie.
And joining us tonight, we've got a lot of our friends from the East Coast. Carson Daly's here. Natalie Morales is here. And we have gone around and looked at the red carpet so far. I think this year we have more A-list stars and more glamour in terms of fashion than ever before. And why don't we start with a case in point?
Well, there was one person I wanted to see tonight. It was Clooney, Amal Clooney. And here she is, Georgia Amal. Welcome. How do you do? How do you doing?
Oh, great. It's fun to be here.
So you are getting the Cecil B. DeMille Lifetime Achievement Award. I mean, is that like kind of this is your life flashing in front of you?
I hope not. It's one of those frightening things. It's like the director's cut of Boyhood.
Amal, you are an accomplished attorney. You have worked on many high-profile cases. This is a different kind of high profile. How are you adjusting to this?
Oh, I'm just really proud of what we're celebrating tonight. It's my first time in the Golden Globes, and I'm sorry that I brought the British weather with me, but we're very happy to be here.
You probably remember, George, last year Tina and Amy had a little fun at your expense.
I didn't remember that.
Yeah, something about how, I don't know, you never got married. Well, you showed them.
Well, I didn't do it just to show them.
When you look at some of the other names, George, who've received the Cecil B. DeMille Award, I mean, does it put it in perspective
it's a
for
pretty
you?
good group of people. It's nice to be in that group, yeah. I'm very happy. I'm happy to be here. I really like all the people that I get to run into all my old friends, so it's fun.
Well, I think a lot of people were pretty excited to get you out of the car. It's nice for us to start the show with two people like you, so let us say congratulations and thank you so much.
And I should say, I've noticed your lapel pin, and I know you both are standing in solidarity with the people of Paris.
It's an important day for that. It's an amazing day, actually.
We appreciate it.
People marched.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Let's go over to Natalie.
All right, guys. Well, I'm here with an equally gorgeous couple, I will point out, Emily Blunt and John.
Handsome contest.
Yeah, we're having a pretty off.
We've been winning the last couple of rounds, but they look pretty good.
No,
They look pretty good. I think you all look pretty good as well.
These.
Ooh.
Yes. Now, who are these? They're amazing.
Thank you. These
Thanks
are
anyway,
Lorraine
Amal.
Schwartz. You lose them all.
Perfect.
It's a smackdown on the red carpet.
Yeah. These are Lorraine Schwartz, who is so incredible. I love her jewelry.
And your dress?
This is Michael Kors.
Fabulous.
Trying
Who are
not
you
to
wearing?
spell.
Because I got
Zenya.
You look great.
Nice. Thank you very much.
All right, so tell me, Into the Woods. I know you were very reticent about doing a musical. What was it like actually exercising your voice?
I mean, I will say it was terrifying initially, and you feel sort of exposed, and you feel like you're showing your underwear. And then it's incredible because you get better, and the songs are so remarkable in the piece. So all in all, it was a joy.
And John, I know that she said you actually cried the first time you saw it.
Why are you surprised by that, Natalie? I cried a lot.
You're in touch.
Thank you for
with your
judging
female.
me. You're judging me. I cried a lot. She hadn't sung one note ever in front of me. And so I got to the movie thinking, yeah, she's singing, and I had never heard anything like it. So I definitely wept a lot.
You wept a lot. But I love that
I'll
you
weep
said,
right now.
you admit it. You're a man like that. You go. All right, guys, have a great time
Thank you very
tonight.
much.
Enjoy. Thanks so much. Savannah?
All right, Natalie, thank you so much. We're joined right now by Reese Witherspoon, who is nominated tonight for her portrayal of Cheryl Strayed in Wild. And we have Cheryl Strayed, the real one, right here with us. Nice to see you both.
See you.
I was going to say, it must have been intimidating playing a real person, and it's really someone you've become close to through this whole experience.
That's right. It's really exciting to be here too with Cheryl because this is her first time at the Golden Globes, so seeing it through her eyes is really fun.
You know, the character, and in real life, you, at the point we meet her in the movie, you're at a very difficult time in your life, and you set off on this exceptional challenge. Reese, are you that type of person who rolls the dice like that and is willing to go out on a limb?
I know, I think Cheryl really inspired me to be very brave. I was really scared right before I started the movie and nervous about a lot of the stuff, you know, the emotional scenes, and I called her and we went and had lunch this one rainy day in Portland, and she said, I believe in you, you're going to do this, and you're going to be great.
Well,
Your friend Mindy Kaling dared you to wear your wild outfit to the Golden Globes tonight. You look very beautiful.
Thank you so much. I love Mindy. She's always challenging me.
Reese, thank you. Cheryl, what a pleasure to meet you. Thanks very much. Let's go over to Carson.
Well, it's a family affair here, guys. Come together, obviously. Congratulations, you're both nominated, Jake and Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Thanks, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be exciting. I mean, I'm happy to be with my sister if we're in the same zip code, but to get nominated, both of you, for your work this year, what's that like?
It's unexplainable. I mean, to hear when I found out about the awards and nominations and things, the thing I was most excited about was her getting nominated. It's sort of the only thing I can really talk about. In a weird way, I spent my childhood watching her and watching her work and looking up to her, and so all of her successes get me really excited. And it's just incredible. I mean,
All those nice words, and then you see your brother play that creepy guy in Nightcrawler. Did you weigh in on that?
I'm tired of hearing everybody say how creepy he was in it.
He's good in it. That means he's good at his
about
job.
15 people come up and say, you're so creepy in that movie. But it's with like kind of a joy, like a kind of relish at least. I loved him in Nightcrawler. He's like a creepy clown who's also like totally rooted in reality. I've never seen anything like it before. I think it's incredible.
Well, congratulations to you both. You had a great year. Enjoy tonight. Right, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, let's go over to Natalie.
We're here right now with Edward Norton. He's nominated for Birdman, supporting role. Fantastic film. 7 nominations overall. You also were in Grand Budapest Hotel. I mean, what a year you've had.
Thanks. It was a fun year being in those films, let alone all this stuff. It was the doing of it on both of those was so much fun. It was like a word in itself.
Talk to me about the scenes and the filming of Birdman, because the scenes are about 10 minutes long, I hear, and you had to really be perfect every time.
Yeah, you know, I think that Alejandro really wanted to create an effect of viewing a film without a break in it, and he wanted to do it because he wanted you to be inside the anxiety of Michael Keaton's character, and I think it's really effective. I had never been in a film like that, and I had never seen a film like that, so it's always, you do this long enough, you know, when you run into something where someone's got a really original idea, it's very thrilling. I thought the whole thing was really fun.
It really is. It's such an experience to watch it as well. Ed Norton, good luck tonight. Thanks for being here.
Thanks. Pleasure.
Right, Matt? Savannah?
All right, Natalie, thanks very much. We have Edward's co-star, Emma Stone, with us right now, also nominated for Best Supporting Actress in Birdman. How'd you feel about this nomination?
Terrible.
Yeah.
What a nightmare this is.
It broke you up?
Yeah, it's just, you never expect something this awful to happen to you. Well, you really did. On your yeah, I'm feeling okay, but thank you. I'm dragging myself through. No, this is so exciting. I'm you know, it's pretty surreal.
And not an easy role. So much of this was shot to look like one long continuous take. I mean, if you screw up, you have to make everyone start over again. No pressure, right?
No pressure. No pressure at all. No, it was easy breezy.
Not an easy time in your life right now, because you're jetting back and forth to award show like this. You're starring in Cabaret on Broadway back east. You've extended for a couple of more weeks. Where do you find the time to do it all?
You just do it, I guess. It's pretty busy right now, but you know, you guys get it.
Yeah.
You're in the same boat.
Good luck tonight. You look absolutely gorgeous. Emma Stone, thank you. And we'll send it over to Carson.
Throughout the show tonight, both Facebook and Twitter will be connecting you with your favorite stars. A little earlier, we had a chance to visit both social media stations. Al Roker will show you what's happening on Twitter, and Natalie Morales is going to show you how to join the conversation on Facebook. Let's go to Natalie now. Nat?
We have been getting fan questions for the stars all week on the Today Show's Facebook page. As celebrities walk the carpet, they'll stop here and they'll answer questions like this one. Favorite thing I like to do on my day off is sleep in, of course, play with my kids and my dog, and spend some quality time with my husband. So see some of the answers on the Golden Globes Facebook page.
Thanks, Natalie. And over on Twitter is Al. Al,
Hey, we all love seeing what the stars are wearing on the red carpet. Well, guess what? Twitter has set up a Vine 360 booth to give you a front row seat to the night's fashion. I tried it earlier, and you can be so creative. Check out my favorite pose for all these fun Vines and more from the red carpet. Follow @NBC on Twitter.
Very impressive. Nice move there, Al. And of course, we want to hear what you have to say. You can join the social conversation by using the hashtag Golden Globes.
And we are 49 minutes now from the show. We're definitely getting a sense of the nominees.
That's right. We've got some interesting people, a kind of a unique blend of movies and television shows. And here is what they are all looking for tonight. This is the Golden Globe statue. It weighs 5.5 pounds. I'll present it to you. And the top is actually 24-karat gold-plated.
I think I'll keep that. We'll find out soon who's going to be taking home one of these beauties. We'll be right back with the Golden Globe Arrivals Special right here on NBC.
NBC's telecast of the 2015 Golden Globe Arrivals Special is sponsored in part by L'Oreal Paris, because you're worth it.
Back now with our Golden Globes Arrival Special with another very prominent nominee, Bill Murray, nominated as Best Actor in a Comedy or Musical for St. Vincent. Bill, nice to see you. Congratulations.
Good to see you. I got nominated in another one, too, for Olive Kittredge on HBO. It's some sort of HBO show.
You're a double nominee.
Yeah, right. It's better than being a double amputee. It's better.
One of our best moments here at the Globes a couple of years ago, we got to sit with you, actually.
Well, it was an emergency situation. It was sort of like the Donner Party. You guys came by and they hadn't been fed, folks. And fortunately, we had a bunch of chocolate left, and it was funny to watch you two go, hey, does anybody eat that Godiva? And they polished off all the chocolate and whatever that was liquid at the table. But it was okay. It was an emergency.
As I recall, you got up and got me some wine. You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
That's right, that's right.
Well, he was on the way. Bill, congratulations.
Thank you very much, man.
Really. Great to see you.
All right, you guys have fun.
Thank you. Natalie?
All right, I'm here with none other than the gorgeous Dame Helen Mirren. So nice to have you. You're nominated tonight for the 100-foot journey.
Yeah,
I want to talk, yes, it's an incredible, well, I want to talk about this accessory that you have tonight. You're making an important statement.
Oh, my pen?
Your pen.
Yes, my pen pin.
Yes.
You call it but you also call it a pen. So it's a pen. Yes, free speech, you know, it's a great symbol, free speech that's been created by the movement in France against the Charlie Hebdo atrocity. And I just thought it's a great reminder for all of us to stand by the ideal of free speech. It's very difficult to maintain that ideal, but it's a good one to aim towards.
In the 100-foot journey, you play Madame Mallory, and you've got two competing restaurants. Are you a foodie yourself?
I'm greedy. I don't know if that means I'm a foodie. I'm not really a foodie, no. I just like kind of food, you know. I mean, my favorite dish is chips, as you call them, fries and fried egg. That's like
I don't see you eating a lot of fries with that body, but Helen Mirren, good luck tonight. Have fun. Thank you.
Very much.
Matt and Savannah?
We've got our hosts, and we have a nominee. Amy's nominated for Parks and Recreation, and Tina and Amy are hosting for the third and final time.
Yes.
So there's no accountability.
That's right. What are they going to do? Fire us? We barely even work for the network anymore. Man.
Who should be really, really afraid tonight?
Us. We are the ones that should be most nervous. Yeah. No one should be afraid. That's been our motto from the beginning. Like you don't have to be afraid if we're here. So it should be a good time, and but people should start drinking immediately. Also, people in the home. If your doctor says you're allowed to drink alcohol, you should start now.
So if you're women of your words, that means you won't be back next year. So the podium is empty for now.
That's right.
What is the best piece of advice you would give anyone who tackles this next year?
Wow. I don't know if I mean, I'd like to suggest that maybe they go with someone younger and easier to work with, like a Japanese hologram. Japanese hologram would be the way to do it.
I heard you had a 14-minute monologue and it got cut to like 8 minutes. So do you want to give us one of the cut jokes?
The jokes, they're all back pocket. No, I can't. They've left the building. But we rehearsed it. We were like, oh, this is like 5 times as many jokes as we need. Yeah, we were a little too comfortable and taking a little bit too long. So it's short, tight.
Lean and mean.
Yeah.
Just like we like it.
We can't wait. Have fun.
Thank you guys.
Thank
See you next year. Your color's
We'll
awesome.
never be here again. We'll never get nominated for anything again. This is it. Bye, America.
I'm here with Eddie Redmayne and his beautiful wife, Hannah, nominated tonight for The Theory of Everything. First Golden Globes nomination. How does it feel?
It's pretty wonderful. It's so crazy. I don't think you ever doing that. It's a gigantic red carpet, and it always feels kind of, always feels like the first time you've ever gone down a red carpet. It never gets normal.
What a year for you. Also just married as of Christmas time, right? How is married life treating you?
I think it's going pretty well, I'd say.
Not bad so far. Not bad at all.
We had to, we literally got married just before Christmas, and so the honeymoon has been cut slightly short coming here. I promised Hannah the sunshine. It's been a bit grotty, but I'm hoping it's cheering up now.
Well, maybe you can promise her a Golden Globe. That would be a good honeymoon gift, right?
I think that's out of my hands.
Your transformation into Stephen Hawking is just incredible. What was the process like for you?
Do you know what? It was a long process. It was from when I was cast when we started filming. It was about 4 months. Going to an ALS clinic, meeting Stephen, trying desperately. Poor Hannah had to deal with me desperately, trying to sort of struggle with understanding the astronomy. But it was wonderful. It was a real education. So.
Well, good luck tonight. Rooting for you. Take care, and nice to meet you, Hannah. Congratulations. Eddie Redmayne, thanks.
All right, Natalie, look, we've got Kate Mara and Kevin Spacey now from House of Cards. Nice to see you, too.
You too.
You guys are as responsible as anyone for Americans' habit with binge watching. All right, so what do you binge on?
Oh, I'm not a binger myself.
No?
Or do you
Well, I binge on the show now that I'm not on it.
You miss it.
I really miss it, yeah.
You single-handedly are responsible also for making people feel even worse about Washington than they already did. Congratulations.
But I also have to say that I do think that there are people who, you know, if you ignore the murdering and the scheming, also admire Frank Underwood for being a politician who gets stuff done.
Gets legislation passed. That's right.
You know, we were sitting together at breakfast and we saw a fact. Do you know that the name Frank has risen in popularity by 20% since this show debuted? What does that say about parents across America?
Well, if the parents also have last names that start with a U, then FU as initials has risen dramatically as well.
We are live, Kevin.
Where's
Always
that
good to
7-second
see you.
delay when you need it? Guys,
Okay,
thank you so
thanks.
much. And now here's Carson.
All right, I'm here with the young up-and-coming actor, Adam Levine, everybody. Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. How are you? How you doing? You look very tan.
You're very tan.
You look very, like, vacationed.
How was your holiday?
It was awesome. It was really, really good. I played a lot of golf.
Let's talk about your year. What a great year. I mean, aside from Maroon 5 doing so well, The Voice, Begin Again, American Horror Story, you got married.
I got married. A lot of things happened last year. It was a crazy year. But I'm happy to be back. It's a new, fresh, amazing year to start off with this amazing, crazy thing that we're at.
I mean, you're a rock star. You've been all over the world. You've been in many venues. Tonight's different. It's the Golden Globes. It's a big deal. You excited to be here? And I know you're presenting.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm presenting. It's going to be amazing. I just met Paul Rudd, which is the guy, awesome dude I'm presenting with. I'm happy it's with him. And it's going to be a blast. Come on. Look at our lives. Look at this. It's crazy.
You can't beat it. And The Voice, we should mention, coming back with your buddy Christina Aguilera.
Yes, she's back in full effect. Also, I'm supposed to say that I have a single coming out, Sugar. It comes out the 14th, I think.
What a great record, man. It's doing awesome. Have fun tonight, brother. We'll see you in the back. All right. See you.
This is when everybody... And we're joined now by Matthew McConaughey, who is nominated tonight for his role in True Detective. Last year was really your year in the award season. Here you go again, just hogging up all the awards.
True Detective's still around. Yeah, I know it. I knew I was going to come present because I'm presenting Best Actress. And they said, well, you're also up for True Detective. And I was like, is that still around? I'm like, yeah, it is still around.
You're up against Woody Harrelson, your co-star.
Yeah, Dr. Harrelson.
Can you take him?
He told me to make sure I called out the good Dr. Harrelson. We'll see. He's not here tonight. He couldn't make.
Was it always the plan to go one and out on this? I mean...
That was always the plan.
So you didn't have so much fun and enjoy it so much that you had some second thoughts about sticking around?
I thought about it. I think Woody and I both thought about it. But that was always the plan, to have a beginning, a middle, and end. Goodbye. And, you know, then they'd start a whole new season, which they're shooting now. But that was always the plan.
Matthew, you're sporting not a small amount of facial hair. Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, I got a role coming up. It's set in the Civil War, so it makes sense.
Looks good.
Congratulations.
Good to see you.
Great to see you. Let's go over to Natalie.
All right, guys, thank you so much. I'm here with Mark Ruffalo and Sunrise, his beautiful wife. You're nominated twice tonight for two very serious roles and very touching, The Foxcatcher and The Normal Heart. You had to win one tonight. Which one would be more meaningful?
Oh, man.
That's a tough question.
That's like Sophie's choice, yeah. I don't know. Either of them, I'd be really happy to win. I don't see me winning, though.
Now, tell me about this year that you've had. I mean, doing these 2 movies and what you were able to transform yourself into the wrestling. I know you wrestled before, but did you have to sort of get back to the training again?
Yeah, it was, I'm playing, Dave Schultz is at probably about 34, and he's at the height of his physical prowess, and I'm 47 at the depth of my physical prowess. And so it was a long, hard struggle to I had to put on 30 pounds, and it took about 7 months to really get to the point where I think I could fake a few moments of Olympic wrestling.
Oh, you did an amazing job. Have a great time tonight, the 2 of you. Thank you. All right.
Charlie.
Oh, yes, with the pen. Je suis Charlie. Thank you, Matt. Savannah.
All right, Natalie, thanks. Our countdown clock says the Globes will air live in just 36 minutes. More chances to view George and Amal Clooney and all the other incredible stars.
It's a really good feeling here on the red carpet. We'll be back right after this. Over 30 minutes to go before the Golden Globes get underway. We're back with the Arrival show, and we're back with another nominee. This is Benedict Cumberbatch. He's nominated as Best Actor in a movie drama for The Imitation Game. And Benedict, congratulations. You say that everybody should know the story about Alan Turing. You would like to see his picture on banknotes.
I would. And, he should exist on the front cover of science books, but also history and sociological books. I mean, he's an incredibly important cultural figure. He's touched all of our lives. It still does. Any time you get out your iPhone, you use a Google search engine, that's him. Basically, he was the man who invented modern computing. He invented computer programming. He invented algorithms which were used in the Second World War to break the German Enigma code, which basically won us the Second World War. Some estimate 2 years ahead of when it could have dragged on until, thereby saving up to 20 million lives. And at the same time, he died for quietly admitting his sexual nature as a homosexual man, and being persecuted for that in a time of intolerance in the 50s in England, and also became a gay icon through that. He's an extraordinary cultural figure. So yeah, anything I could do to promote that through this film and talk about him, I'm very, very proud to do. He's a real hero for all of us.
The portrayal definitely does justice to his story. Good luck, Benedict Cumberbatch. Nice to have you.
Thank you.
We'll go over to Carson.
Thank you, guys. Here with the lovely Jennifer Aniston. You're on.
Oh, no, we are?
You look so beautiful tonight.
Thank you, Carson. So do you. Look how handsome.
This is the most chaotic point of the night, yet you just seem so zen. In fact, it seems like it's been that kind of year for you.
It has been a pretty zen year. And it was, and thankfully so, because who wants to be crazy and stressed out on a day like today?
What's it feel like your first feature Golden Globe nomination?
I honestly, it's exciting. It's just exciting. I can't believe it. I feel like a kid,
When you're playing Claire in the movie Cake, and you're doing these scenes, and you're running the gamut of emotion, is it another day at the acting office, or do you feel like you're doing something special?
You feel like you're doing something special, and you also are putting in way more work because it was such a layered, complicated character to bring to life. So it wasn't just like finding some sort of, this is just, there's so many different characters to play, but that was truly my greatest challenge, and something I've wanted to do for a long time.
Congratulations, well-deserved nomination. Have some fun tonight.
I will.
All right, let's go to Natalie. Natalie, thank you.
All right, thanks, Carson. I'm here with the always entertaining Kevin Hart and his fiancée, Aniko.
Yes.
First time at the Golden Globes. What do you
First
think?
time. You know what? I'm blown away. I've had a blast. I've got to see so many friends, so many new faces. More importantly, I don't think the Golden Globes has realized that they messed up. Y'all let me in. This is the best, worst thing ever. It just got dark. This one it got dark right now.
Well, I think they're hoping perhaps you'll think about maybe hosting if they ask.
Maybe hosting? You know what? I told you if I host, I'm going to bring a little edge to it. I told you we going tuxedo, no shirt on. Something to give people something to talk about. That's what I'm going to do.
Tell me about the movie Wedding Ringer.
Oh, my goodness, man. I'm so excited about this film. It's my first rated R comedy that I'm going to lead in. It's the first time that I got to be that version of myself that I am on stage in a film. This is my best work to date. I'm going on record. I'm saying that. It's my best work to date. The Wedding Ringer is a must-see. I said it. Mark it down. Remember it. I mean it. My
You have
best
a
work.
lot of energy. I love you. Kevin and Nico, nice to meet you.
Always good
Have
seeing
fun.
you.
Your first Globes. Go get them.
Oh,
All right.
what will we got?
Matt and Savannah.
This guy right here, Michael Keaton, is nominated for Best Actor in a movie, and this one's called Birdman. It's fantastic. I know you're proud of your own nomination, but the movie gets 7. It has to make you very proud.
Very, very proud. You know, it was such a great movie and such an unusual, daring movie. And it's really, honestly, it's so satisfying to see it getting recognized. You know, Edward and Alejandro and Emma and everyone else. It's nice to see it in Chico.
You were on the Today Show the other day. We talked about your underwear scene, walking through Times Square in your underwear. Just a thought, would you consider, if you win, going up on stage in your underwear?
I would consider it. I would consider it. Is it a bet?
Yeah,
Is this a wager?
Let's put some money on it.
How much would you pay me?
I'd pay you $500.
I will double that.
Please.
$1,500. What am I doing now?
Go right ahead. Oh, look at the time. Michael
There's an
Keaton.
early show discount, I'm afraid. Michael, congratulations.
Thanks,
Good
man.
luck.
Thanks, man.
Thanks.
All right.
All right, here with Taylor Schilling, nominated again for Orange is the New Black. You look fantastic. Who are you wearing?
Thank you, Ralph Lauren.
No thought of wearing the orange jumpsuit, right? This isn't Piper's night.
No, this is not Piper's night. Piper might have a hard time here. I mean, no orange tonight.
This show's resonated so deep with an audience, especially for Netflix. What is it about the show that keeps that audience coming back?
Well, I think it's that interesting alchemy of something that's fun to watch, but also I think Genji's really touched on some truth in stories that we don't really see presented very often, in this format.
I saw you talking about you had a fear of going to prison now after you went to Rikers and you studied for this.
Yeah.
And some cops yelled at you recently and you
Yeah.
were scared they're going to haul you away.
That's right. I know. I was walking down the street and just in workout clothes, and these cops were like, Taylor! And I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be terrible. And they just rolled down the window, and it's two young women, and they were just like, we're huge fans of
We
the
love
show.
the show. We
Yeah,
love the show.
yeah.
Listen, have a great night. Well-deserved
Thank you so much.
nomination to you. All right, Natalie.
All right, Carson, I've got the lovely, the hot Jennifer Lopez and Ryan Guzman, who you co-star together in The Boy Next Door.
Yeah, it's coming out on January 23rd.
Right around the corner
Yes.
then. Tell me about the movie.
It's a thriller. About
Say the least,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like one of those nail biting, you know something's gonna happen, you don't know what's gonna happen, but you can't wait for it to happen movies.
It's got a lot of intimacy. It's got a lot of action. It's got everything you'd ever want.
What's it like for you to work in a movie with Jennifer Lopez? Yeah, what is
Nothing,
that like?
nothing but less than a dream come true. I swear. I mean, not even amplifying anything, but she's an amazing person to work with. I learned so much from her, and she's just a beautiful person inside and out.
Speaking about beautiful, oh my gosh, this dress. All right, we need to pan head to toe on this. Who makes this?
Zuhair Murad.
Beautiful. It weighs a ton, I would imagine.
A little bit heavy, yes, after a half an hour. Yeah.
You're getting your workout done on the carpet.
No, my shoulders are gonna be cut. I'm gonna be so good tomorrow.
You look amazing as always. Have fun presenting tonight. All right, Matt, Savannah.
And we're joined by Amy Adams, nominated again tonight for her role in Big Eyes. You're kind of the defending champ. You won last year for American Hustle.
You know, I'm ready to duke it out, I guess. No, I'm really good friends with a couple of the nominees in my category, so I'm cheering for everybody.
I was reading an article about you, Amy, and it said that when you first approached this character, you viewed her one way, and
Yeah.
then somewhere during the process, you started to think of her differently.
You know, I think when I first came to know Margaret's character and came to know the story, I really saw her as sort of a victim. And then once I had my daughter and once I sort of matured a little bit, I really saw her as a survivor and a fighter and kind of saw where she is today as such a triumphant story.
I wish people at home could see you the way I'm seeing you because your dress matches your eyes perfectly. Tell me about your outfit.
I am wearing Versace and Tiffany, and it's just so much fun to get dressed up. Like, what a joy, what a thrill to work with these designers.
Can I beg for a second? Because I saw that you may be playing Janis Joplin. Is that true?
That's the hope. We're working on it right now.
Can
as
I
we
be in the
speak.
Woodstock scene, please?
Yes.
Deal.
Yes,
I
it's
will wear
happened here.
tie-dye and get muddy.
I think you should require an audition.
Love that. I would love it. No way. I trust him. He's
Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
everything. Thanks for joining us. Have a
Thanks for
blast in
having
there.
me. I appreciate it. Have a good
Great.
night, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
I'm here with Julia Louis-Dreyfus, nominated for her role in Veep, or should we say Prez now. Selena Myers, quite the lady.
It's still called Veep.
Okay, still called V.
Yes.
Now tell me about taking on this role. I mean, it's been an incredible run for you. What was it about Selena that you loved?
What's not to love? The whole landscape of politics and poking fun at it the way that we do, both sides of the aisle, and a woman trying to assert herself against a lot of odds, including herself, by the way.
Yeah.
It's just a dream gig, to be honest. Yeah.
You've done this many times, the Golden Globes gig.
Yeah.
Question is, if Tina and Amy are hanging up their hats, if they asked you, what would you say?
Oh God, I have no idea. I have no idea. They're not going to want me. Tina and Amy
Sure
should
they do.
Tina and Amy should do it forever. They're genius.
You're pretty genius too. We'd love to see you up there. Well, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, congratulations. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
We'll be right back with the 2015 Golden Globe Arrival Special.
About 18 minutes to go before we start handing out awards, and tonight is a celebration in every sense of the word. Nothing says celebration more than champagne.
And we are surrounded by it here. They serve 1,500 mini bottles of champagne right here on the carpet to get the party started. And then champagne is served inside 125 cases of Magnums.
So let's join the party. Cheers. And let's
Cheers.
throw it over to Natalie.
Right, well, Viola Davis is asking where is her champagne right now, right?
Yes, I am, just to calm the nerves a little bit.
Congratulations, nominated for How to Get Away with Murder. What an incredible show. What do you think makes your character so, I don't know, everybody just wants to know more about it?
I think Peter Nowak, Shonda Rhimes, they push the envelope with her. I don't think they necessarily want to make her likable. And they hired me to play her. I don't necessarily think I fit the mold. They just know how to write shows that reflect how America looks. That's a wonderful way of putting it.
That's absolutely right. Now, what is it like being in Shondaland, basically?
It's awesome being in Shondaland. Now, of course, you never know what to expect when you come to work. You never know what kind of scenes they've written for you that will make you gasp and cringe in your skin, but at the same time challenge you. And it's just a wonderfully accepting place to be.
Well, I've been doing a lot of gasping and cringing at the things your characters had to do this season.
I know.
So.
And you'll have some more of those.
Woo, can't wait. All right, Sean. Thank you so much, Viola. Great to have you here. Matt and Savannah.
James Spader is nominated as Best Actor in a Television Drama, of course, for The Blacklist. James, when you sit there each week and they deliver the script for that week's episode or the next week's episode, do you just
shooting?
I'm
not sitting there waiting for the script.
Do you just lick your chops when you see it on the desk?
I usually have a certain amount of anticipation. I mean, because I've been talking with the writers about what's coming up. I've generally seen an outline and so on. But how that outline then shows up on the page is always a great surprise.
Let's talk fashion. Your signature fedora that you wear on the show. We love it, but I hear it kind of ruined fedoras for you in your life forever.
I'm wearing more Homburgs now.
Have you thought about a beret?
My fedoras have been put on the upper shelf.
You've been part of the Hollywood scene in a couple of incarnations now. Do you enjoy nights like this, or is it hard because you are in production right now?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's exciting coming, but that's always mixed with a certain amount of anxiety. I'm not... If I go to, I have spent a lot of time in my life going to very crowded places, concerts, and over the years and so on. So crowds don't bother me, but when there's a certain amount of focus on you, that always is slightly unnerving for me.
Well, don't worry about that. You're just nominated tonight. There'll be no focus whatsoever. James Spader, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Have fun.
Good luck. I'm here with J.K. Simmons, nominated tonight for his role in Whiplash, and along with Michelle. Good to have you both here.
Thank
What's
you.
it like, first-time nomination?
It's quite the whirlwind here. It's a beautiful thing.
Tell me about Whiplash. Is it true it was really filmed in 2 weeks?
No, wow, that's gotten exaggerated now. Now the reality is going to sound like no big deal. It was 19 days, which is an extraordinarily short amount of time for especially a young filmmaker to knock out a piece of work like this.
And you played not a very nice guy, a performing jazz instructor, conductor, and you are really a big bully. I mean, was it hard to channel somebody who is so mean, or is that in some way, is it a better role to take?
Oh, it was a great role to take. Everything was there. Miles will tell you the same thing. Every beat of it was all on the page, and we just had to lift it off and bring it to life. And playing a bad guy, I guess you could call him, it's a real treat to get to do that once in a while.
All right, well, good luck tonight. Have fun. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Seth Meyers of Late Night with Seth Meyers fame is joining us. You're presenting tonight.
I am. It's very exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
Aren't you also on the writing team of Tina and Amy?
Yes, I'm backstage with those guys, but they don't really need much help. They're naturals at this.
So it's their third year. They've told everybody it's their last year.
Yeah.
That means there's no accountability.
No, they keep pointing that out. Every time one of us points out that, hey, I don't know if that maybe is over the line, they say, what are they going to do, fire us? So I think this will be one that's worth staying till the end.
Since you've written a lot of this, do you sit in the crowd and mouth the words to the punchlines before they come out?
I believe if it's a joke I've written, I do. If you watch my first season on SNL, if it was a sketch I wrote, I would move my lips when other cast members were talking. I'm very bad at separating.
But now you have your own nightly show. I mean, be honest, did you hold back some of your best material to save it for yourself?
If I came up with anything that I could use, I would never give it to them.
By the way, it's a booking bonanza, so go out there and grab some A-listers for your show.
No, I'm going to be with the head bopping around through the crowd. I brought a lot of business cards.
Have fun tonight.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Seth, thanks.
I'm here with Allison Janney. You know everybody here.
You know what? That might be true. At least I know them. I may not have met them, but I at least know them.
You've been here obviously for The West Wing for so many years. This time here for the show Mom. You're so good on it. Hot grandma. I mean, what's this like, getting this sort of acclaim for that role?
It's wonderful. It's always nice to be recognized for the work you do. This part in particular, I love the subject matter. I love that these two women are in recovery. I have a lot of dear friends and people in my life who are struggling with this issue, and it's great to have it represented on TV.
You and Anna have such great chemistry. Was that instant? Did you know her?
No, I didn't. I actually got pulled in by Chuck and Anna to meet on this project, and they wanted to see if we had chemistry, and immediately we just had an ease with each other, and we have a similar way of working, and she's great.
She's a complex character, but very funny. You walk that line just perfectly. It's obviously why you're here tonight.
I love it, and that's in no small measure to the writers too, because they just managed to do it. I can't write.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Carter.
Have a great night.
Thank you. Okay. You too.
Thank you.
We're getting closer and closer to the awards beginning. Butterflies, tension, nervousness. That's just the waiters hoping they don't spill on these big stars.
Yeah, but everyone in the room is feeling a little bit nervous. With just 13 minutes left until the live show, we will be right back.
We're back on our platform here at the head of the red carpet. We've got a countdown monitor in front of us. 8 minutes, 38 seconds. So many stars, so little time.
Yeah, that's right. But for our final active interviews, let's go over to Natalie.
I'm here with Patricia Arquette, nominated for Boyhood. Wow, what a film. It took 12 years of your life and the whole cast and crew. What was it like to dedicate so much of yourself?
It was a pleasure. The idea of doing this intimate study of the working class family, watching children grow up, this short life cycle of human beings, and to work with Ethan Hawke, who I'm such a fan of and always wanted to work with, and Richard Linklater, who I consider one of the very most intimate filmmakers in the world. It was exciting to go back every year, and I was really sad when we finished.
Do you see your own life watching it for the first time on film? Did you see sort of yourself kind of growing up on camera?
Well, I did see myself and also the whole crew, and I would watch it and say, oh, that's the year Ethan got remarried. Oh, that's when Rick had his twins. That's when I had my daughter. Oh, that's when I got divorced. So I was also seeing that whole layer while I was watching the movie.
Patricia Arquette, gorgeous dress. Who are you wearing?
Custom Moscata.
Beautiful. Well, good luck tonight. Thank you. Have a great evening.
Steve Carell is nominated for Best Actor in a Drama for Foxcatcher. He's here with his lovely wife, Nancy. Nice to see you both.
Good to see you.
Does it make it even sweeter? You're primarily known as a comedic actor. Does it make it sweeter to get this nomination in a drama?
I'm not known for that. I don't know what you're talking about.
I was wrong. I read the wrong information.
What is that's terrible.
That's my fault.
It is. It's different. It's a different kind of thing to be in a movie like this. So it's exciting. Yeah, it's exciting to be acknowledged that way.
I mean this in the best possible way, but you're just a really good creep in this movie.
I appreciate that. You felt the same way after seeing it. I'm very proud of his creepiness.
You have quite a get-up physically. in this. You use it. No. In the movie, you use a prosthetic nose. You wore it for day after day. I've worn mine for 57 years. I know what it's like, pal. What was it like the first time you looked in the mirror?
It was different, and what was striking is how other people responded to me. It wasn't so much what I saw, but what other people saw and were relating to. So that was strange when people didn't want to be around me.
That go for you too, Nancy?
Well, I never want to be around.
Steve and Nancy Carell, good luck tonight. Thanks for being with us. Appreciate it.
Here with Ricky Gervais and Jane Fallon. You look beautiful tonight.
Thank you very much.
They keep inviting you back, huh? You're okay.
What am I, chopped liver? They do, don't they?
How do you get this invitation? You have to get nominated.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a free trip. You know what I mean? So,
listen, you've been here, you've won before. This is special, I know. I love when I read that you said this time you felt like Derek was actually nominated and not you.
Yeah, I sort of, Derek's my favourite character I've ever played, I think, because I feel it's nice to be him for a while, you know. But the Golden Globes is special to me. It sort of started it all for me in America when I went for The Office, when no one knew who I was, and then I hosted it 3 times. So it's got a special place in my heart.
Is it easier to not host it?
Oh, yeah. What, is it easier to get drunk sitting down or get drunk standing up?
Yeah, but you could become the victim.
Exactly, yeah. Handing it out, I don't know. It's easier to just sit back and take it, yeah, easily.
Good luck. It's fantastic having you here. All the best. Shane, nice to see you as well. Have a great night.
And we're joined by David Oyelowo, nominated tonight for his role in Selma, playing Martin Luther King. I can't imagine a more intimidating person to play. How did you even approach taking this role?
Well, my trick was to not approach him as an icon or a historical figure, but as a man. And I think if, as an actor, you can find that, then it's revelatory for the audience and it's more accessible to me as well.
And I loved when you said you wanted people to view him as more than a speech or a holiday.
Yeah, exactly right. I think, you know, in many ways, that's a relegation of him, for him to be diminished to those fairly two-dimensional, maybe even one-dimensional things. But, you know, our job with the film was to give him 3 dimensions so that not only do you admire what he did, but you find out who he was.
What a year for you. A year ago tonight, were you watching the Golden Globes at home?
I was at my neighbor's house, which is where my kids are right now, watching it like a fan with everyone else. So it's a little bit surreal to be here.
We hope you have a great time in there, David. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back on NBC.
All right, 25 seconds left. Amy and Tina about to take the stage, saying they won't be back next year so they can deliver their lines with no accountability.
That's true. And it's going to be a great night tonight. We're excited.
Seconds to air. We're looking forward to see if Meryl Streep's going to win that 9th Golden Globe, too. Keep an eye on that.
10.
Well, we'll have to see what people think of the fashions as well. That's always kind of exciting.
Countdown's on right now.
4.
Enjoy the Golden
3,
Globes, everyone.
2,
Thanks for watching.
1, and